considered starting a podcast before. I actually technically have one. Me and my friend called the Lore Lodge on YouTube. Once a month on his channel, we'll do something called the Weird Bible Podcast, where we'll talk about like weird, obscure theories and concepts in like biblical literature and like concepts of angels, demons, stuff like that. I'm a Sunday school teacher. He's a historian, so we have a bunch of good combos. But that's a once a month thing we do over on his channel. If I was to start one on like my second channel or something, I don't know. I go back and forth. Part of me wants to do, like every time I do research for one of these videos, there's a lot of stuff I can't include, or a lot of like tangential stuff that doesn't really fit. So it'd be interesting to kind of talk about those a bit more freely. But at the same time, people are tired of that. Sometimes I kind of just want to talk about Resident Evil. So
it's a Resident Evil podcast.
Yeah. Like I don't know. I go back and forth. I kind of like where I'm at right now because like my one standard podcast is once a month over biblical stuff, which I don't cover that much on the channel. And then every other time I'm on a podcast is like this, where I don't have to worry about any of the pre or post stuff. I can show up, ramble a while, and
well, neither do we.
You think we put effort into this?
Okay.
Come on, man. So you said you do weird or what was dark or funny stories from the biblical times? So how do you keep that from? You said you're a Sunday school teacher too, so how do you keep it from derailing into just cringy Reddit atheism, fedora tipping? Like what kind of things do you go over?
Like how do I keep podcasts from going into like weird atheist stuff?
Yeah,
and all
because I find that very interesting. It's just unfortunately everything on the internet, especially like 5 or so years ago, it always devolves into just low effort, lazy dunking, you know.
Oh, you mean like
basically.
the comments on the podcast? The people watching it?
No, just how do you like handle it? How do you, you know, talk about a funny story in the Bible or a creepy or dark story in the Bible without appearing as if you're mocking it, I guess?
Well, I may have like misspoke a little bit. I am a Sunday school teacher, so like I believe the stories in there and the stuff like that. So whenever I talk about like a weird story or point out something that's kind of odd with it, it's never in like jest towards the concept. It's just like, man, look at this idiot. Look at this dummy. Look who's